Nike seems to be on board. Again, Nike. Christmas time is here.
WNBA sponsors aren't just pulling back. They're quietly redirecting their money straight to Caitlin Clark, and insiders say Adam Silver is alarmed. This isn't a dramatic headline or another Clark highlight clip. This is a real sponsorship crisis unfolding behind closed doors, with brands choosing Clark over the entire league. We're breaking down why major WNBA sponsors are quietly distancing themselves from the league, what they're now building specifically around Caitlin Clark, and how this shift could become the tipping point that threatens the current WNBA leadership. Because when brands start treating Caitlin Clark as a better investment than the league itself, this isn't just a publicity problem, it's a direct challenge to the league's power structure. And if this trend continues, it could mark the beginning of the end for the WNBA as we've known it. From the moment Caitlin Clark entered the league, the numbers exploded, ratings surged. Arenas that have been half empty for years suddenly sold out overnight. National sports shows that rarely mentioned the WNBA were suddenly leading broadcasts with Indiana Fever highlights. Clips of Caitlin hitting logo range threes were pulling more views in a single evening than some franchises generated all season. Sponsors noticed. They saw every metric: social engagement, search traffic, merch sales, ticket resale spikes whenever Clark was on the schedule, all pointing to one name, Caitlin Clark. Publicly, everything seemed normal. Brands continued signing league-wide sponsorships. Their logos stayed on the courts, broadcasts, and jerseys. The message was, we support the WNBA. But behind the scenes, the conversations were shifting. Executives were calling the league office with one demand after another. Can we get more Caitlin Clark games on national broadcasts? Can we guarantee she appears in primetime windows? Can we build full marketing campaigns centered on Clark and her story? Instead of protecting its golden goose, the WNBA tossed her straight into the meat grinder. Hard fouls, cheap shots, and endless debates about whether she was overhyped became a weekly spectacle. The league spent more time defending the physical play than protecting the one player paying everybody's bills. Fans noticed. Sponsors noticed even more. Every time Caitlin Clark got slammed to the floor in a nationally televised game, social media didn't celebrate the league's toughness. It exposed the league's insecurity. So sponsors adjusted. If the WNBA wouldn't treat Caitlin like its centerpiece, they gladly would. Suddenly, the endorsement deals shifted. Caitlin's face took center stage while the WNBA logo shrank. Commercials barely mentioned the Fever at all. Cross-sport events began featuring Caitlin as the headline, with the league reduced to a footnote. Quietly but unmistakably, the money followed her, not the WNBA.